Hey, today we're going to visit the sugar mill at Port Orange. They call it the Dunlawton Sugar Mill. It was a tourist site as early as 1939, and it was mistakenly labeled as ruins of the old Spanish mission from the 1600s. In 1940 to 50s, owner J. Saxon Lloyd leased the property to Dr. Perry Spieber, who created an amusement park called Bongoland. Dr. Spieber commissioned Manny Lawrence to build the concrete dinosaurs found today. Bongoland also featured an Indian village, animals, a train ride around the pass, and a monkey named Bongo. Once Bongo closed, the property sat neglected before it was bequeathed by Mr. Lloyd to Volusia County. We're going to take a walk around some beautiful gardens here, and I hope you enjoy our little visit to the Sugar Mill, or formerly known as Bongoland. Hey guys, how you doing this morning? This is Port Orange, and we're at the Dunlawton Sugar Mill Gardens. We're going to film out here today. Nice, beautiful, bright, sunny day out here. So, but it's a little chilly. This morning at home it was 39 degrees. I think it's only in the lower 40s right now. But we're going to walk around the Sugar Mill Gardens and see what we can. All right, the Battle of Dunlawton Plantation. We'll let you read this sign here. If you want to pause the video if you're watching this, and you can read a little bit about it, but it tells some of the history of the Dunlawton Plantation. A little bit of the rules of the park. Yeah, when you pull in here, the parking lot's on one side of the road, and the gardens is on the opposite side of the road. Okay, this is the entrance to the sugar mill. You can see they're all decorated up for Christmas. Got their wreaths on both sides. The hours are from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Have a donation box that you can help out with the costs, and they have some maps. They have a little free library now. You leave a book or take a book. Yeah, I know they have these around different areas there, but this is a free library. That's pretty cool. Alright, we got a cool little building here. Pretty neat little design to it. I'm not sure what's in it. Let's take a little stroll up to it. Looks like it's got curtains on it. Maybe somebody lives here. And here's the other side of this building. Look at these purple berries. They call them a beauty berry. I have some in my backyard. They call them a beauty berry. So this is actually a building is a gardener's library. It's for reference and pleasure. So it was dismantled and moved from Orange City. Hey, like that. That's what this neat little building says. We got a reindeer back there. So they got everything all decorated up for Christmas. They've got a mailbox. You can actually send your Santa's letters right here. They'll deliver them for you. Welcome to Dunlawton Sugar Mill Gardens. A little map right here. Tell you where the gardens are. Pretty good sized little garden. You can volunteer different times if you want to help. You can weed the gardens or help out. It says we have all the tools, just bring your gloves. It's a cool little bench. There's a little plaque on the bench. It's honoring Miss Evelyn Lamott. She's a chartered member, long-serving volunteer at Sugar Mill Gardens. I don't know, I always like these bears. These are bougainvilleas. They're very beautiful. They really bloom a lot in the wintertime. Interesting sign. Septic drain field. Please keep off. So we'll stay off the septic drain field. This is a orchid collection. A lot of beautiful live oak trees. It's amazing how resilient those trees are. They withstood many hurricanes. Some of these trees will be over 100 years old. Beautiful trees. Nice plants here in a little planter box. And got plants hanging from the trees. And they got a snowman. Almost feels like we could have had snow today. Very chilly day for Florida. The signs will tell you where different directions of the park. But we got a really neat little gazebo. I think you can reserve this park for probably weddings and different events that's going on. It says there was a drinking fountain that way. The ruins is to the right. Let's take a little closer look of the gazebo. Plaques honoring different people. Pretty nice little gazebo out here. It's an interesting plant, not sure what it is. Waterfalls here. I like it when they name the plant. Iris. It's a bridge project completed by the Eagle Scout Troop 454 in New Smyrna. Mark Lowry was the Eagle Scout. This area over here is a fern collection. They've got a really neat little don't know what you would call it, like a little cove built up. Alright, we're going to continue down this path. Looks like we got another building over here. Looks to be like a tool shed. Seems like these paths goes on and on and on. Quite a good sized little park. When I say little park, it's a pretty good sized park. This is a memory of Tyler Markham Parks. I believe it was an officer, a policeman's prayer. Very nice. And look at all these big live oak trees. There's a tree that has the top of it out of it. So apparently one of the weathers have gotten to it. The Spanish moss hanging off a lot of the trees here. Used to use Spanish moss in the upholstery industry, and they use that for stuffing. A lot of people used to call that horsehair, but it's actually this Spanish moss. And one reason I know a little bit about that, that's what I did for a living. I was an upholsterer for the biggest part of my career. There it is. It's the Spanish moss. You can't just pull it off of there and use it, because it's got bugs in it. You've got to kill the bugs off if you're going to be using it in any type of stuffing or padding. This looks like a piece of machinery that they used to use in the sugar cane. This is a prehistoric sugar cane. Animal powered rollers used to crush sugar cane from the Samuel Williams plantation. The plantation was destroyed by the Indians, but it was never built. So this is what they used to use. Have these big rollers, and they would use the animals to turn it around. Imagine they had big things up here that they harnessed, like horses and that, to it. Run the sugar cane through there and crush it down. That cool little rock fountain. I thought that bird was real. It says dinosaurs this way. Let's see if we can find a dinosaur. Dinosaur crossing. Looks like one of the dinosaurs actually took a bite of the sign. The Mriton, a furious meat eater that lived 250,000 years ago. They're talking about this guy here. He's a dinosaur. He's actually, oh, this beautiful. It's like bird of paradise is what that looks like. Guys, I think I've got a dinosaur looking over my shoulder. I believe there's another one over this way, and I did read that was a meat eater, and I think I would be considered meat. I'm just going to hold real still. Look at this big guy. I think we just entered Jurassic Park. Don't climb on the dinosaur. This is a Tyrannosaurus Rex. A meat eater, existed over 1 million years ago. 100 million years ago. Do not feed the dinosaurs. They already got hungry. They ate part of the sign. I believe this is a footprint of a dinosaur. That means they've been by. There's another one over here. I think there's a dinosaur behind me. I wonder if I hold real still, if he'll leave me alone. This is a Stegosaurus. Has a small head for as large of a body that he has. A Stegosaurus. I got the gate up there so he don't get out and eat people. This is Bongoland. Several attempts were made to operate Dunlawton Plantation as a tourist attraction in the 1950s. Dr. Perry Spreadner leased the premises from J. Saxon Lloyd for a park to display prehistoric monsters, and had a number of replicas molded in the concrete and were wired frame constructed. The park was called Bongoland. In honor of the large baboon housed on the grounds, an Indian village was reproduced, and a small train carried visitors around But the day of that theme parks had not yet come, and Bongoland was closed for the lack of public interest. Identification of the animals that are roamed the world's millions of years ago has been furnished by the Volusia Pathological Society. This is a Stegosaurus. Has a small head for as large of a body that he has. A Stegosaurus. I got the gate up there so he don't get out and eat people. Some of those volunteers over there, they're helping keep the park looking beautiful. They do a great job. This is part of the old ruins of the sugar mill here. Not much left of it, but you can see the brickwork and the stones all piled up there to form the foundation. And there's some more of this beautiful live oak. This here's done modern building blocks. Oh, this was made out of coquina rock. It's a lime plastered block. A lot of shells and stuff in it from the coquina rock. You see a lot of that in this area. This sign shows a little bit of the process of sugar making. If you want to pause at this point, you can read the sign and kind of go over the details of how they did it. They basically crushed it and boiled it down. A thing called perjury on the third one, and then making sugar. It's like these were the big pots that they boiled the sugar down. Again, this is a big unit that would crush the sugar cane down. Very interesting old equipment. Actually have this boardwalk around here that you can walk around and look at all the equipment that you said. This is actually a part of the old sugar mill. They have enclosed it over, help protect it, make it last a lot longer. This is like an archaeological ruin here, and they are doing everything they can to protect it. You can see the nice building that they've put over top of it. You can see the coquina rock. It's like a 5 LH on there. I'm sure that meant something. Again, some of the old cookers. Dunlawton stories. There's just such a wealth of information here. You could spend a big part of a day here. Some of the old cookers, some of them rusted completely out. Shows the actual building that was the sugar mill. like we've came back around to the beginning again. Quite a large park. You can spend quite a little time going through here. Nice cool day, so made it great for a nice walk in the cooler weather. Here comes Sue around to check it out. She could have walked and walked and walked. This is a really big part, so.
Very cool.
So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed our little trip. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed our tour around the Dunlawton Sugar Mill today. So much to see. I don't know if I caught everything or not. But hey, if you have any comments, leave them in the comments section below and give us a thumbs up. And do me a favor, if you're not a subscriber, I invite you to subscribe to our page. And we'll see you again the next time.